Well, okay, here we are. It's day 2, the morning of day 2, and so let's see what ProLon has for me today. I'm going to go ahead and unpack this box a little bit. Here it is, day 2. So a lot of the same things that were in day 1. Obviously, there's a lot of repetition here. The main things, the lunch and dinner are always the soups. So this is a different one, but this is the same one I had yesterday. Oh no. This one has quinoa in it, so, alright, let's see. This will be my breakfast in a little while. This is the nut-based bar. And then there are some more olives. Great, these are pretty good. More olives, that's going to be there. Always lots of herbal teas. And, there's 4 of them today. Okay, whatever. Then at a certain point, I'm going to have to take one of these vitamin packs. There's 2 in each pack, okay? And then there's some sort of dessert bar for tonight. Now the thing that is different today is this Ldrink. So this is basically a glycerol-based drink, glycerin, excuse me. So purified water, vegetable glycerin, natural flavors, that's it. So, the purpose of this is to protect the amino acids in my body, and which preserves lean muscle mass and also promotes hydration. So yeah, that's one thing they worry about. They always tell you to drink lots of fluids because they're concerned about hydration. So I was wondering how come all this stuff is the same for everybody, no matter what size you are, because I'm 210 pounds and some people obviously a lot smaller, there are some people who are overweight who are a lot heavier. But it's all the same program. The only difference is in this. They do measure this by weight. So I take this bottle that they provided, fill it up with water, and now I pour into it the amount that's equal to my weight. So they have it all measured real nice for you on the side. Oh, there's a little top on this thing. Let's see. Use this to poke it. There we go. All right. So we're going to measure this. And they say to drink this throughout the day, so I'll take some sips of it now, and then I'll put it in the refrigerator. In fact, I better take a little sip of this right away because it looks like it's pretty full. Okay, put the top on it. Give it a good shake. So that's that. And here's all of our stuff for today. So yesterday the calorie total was around, I think 11 to 1200. That's the most on the first day. Now these last 4 days, they're going to be more like 750 to 800. I mean, it varies a little bit, obviously, from day to day, but not much. And it's not a lot of calories, obviously, since the normal calories for someone my size and age and weight and all that would probably be, 2,500 a day would be good. So this is, like I said, this is in the 750 range. So, and it's important to note that the nature of the calories. So there is no sugars in any of this. There's very little. There's no simple carbohydrates. There's complex carbohydrates. There's fats. There's fats in these bars. There's fats in the soups and in the olives, obviously. And there's really no calories in the teas and this water supplement. So, that's the point, is to really get the calories not only low as possible, but also make them of the nature that they don't increase your blood glucose levels. The point is that now, by the second day, we should start to be getting into, ketosis, which is where it's a metabolic state where your body burns fat instead of glucose. So normally glucose is the first energy source your body tries to pull out of your system. It's the most efficient, and that's why if you eat a lot, there's always a lot of glucose available, and the body can store the extra energy as fat. And so what we're trying to do now is the exact opposite, to deny the body of glucose, so it must use fat for metabolism. So that's what ketosis is all about. You've heard of the keto diet. There's a dangerous state that's called ketoacidosis, which can occur I mean, it's almost exclusively in diabetic people with type 1 diabetes, or I guess type 2 diabetes as well. But it doesn't really happen normally as a side effect of fasting or as a consequence of fasting, but it can. So they tell you be careful with that. It's not going to happen in this diet, and I think that would be the case in maybe extreme fasting, where you're not eating anything, drinking only water for weeks at a time. And in that case, ketoacidosis might be a concern. But more normal people who skip a few meals, or if you fast for 24 hours with just water, or if you do this fasting mimicking diet with ProLon, you're not really in danger of that. But you are achieving the ketosis state, which is the good thing, which is to use up your body's stored fat as energy instead of the the glucose in your bloodstream. So but I asked about that. Why do they not provide different levels of calories based on people's body size? And I think the short answer is they can't custom design these for everybody and still make it affordable. And they've found, in fact, that a fasting state is achieved with people with wide range of BMIs, body mass indexes, which is really the better measure than weight. And so, regardless of size or weight, these things all pretty much behave the same in all adults. And so the only thing that's different is the water, which is measured, by weight. So that's good. As far as how I'm feeling, yesterday was a piece of cake, no problem. This morning, I haven't eaten yet, but I had a cup of black coffee, and I feel fine. I slept pretty good last night, and I don't feel super hungry. I guess I'll eat here in a little while, but I think the main thing about it is it's not about being hungry, it's about the habit of eating. So that's the one thing that I found yesterday, was that at certain points during the day, I was, I'm working from home on my computer. I just felt like getting up to get something to eat, and I realized it was just a habit more than a hunger. So you have to be mindful of that, and try to train your body to be more aware of those habits, rather than responding to an actual desire for food from a hunger state. So everything's all good. I'm going to have these foods throughout the day today as yesterday. They're really not bad, actually. I mean, again, this is not something you would choose to eat on a daily basis if you were left to your own appetites. But, I can tell you there's nothing unappealing about these. They're fine. Everything's good tasting. So that's not an issue. So, all right. Well, I guess that's all for today. I'm going to go to work and start my day and make my lunch in a little while. I don't think there's any need to show the whole soup process again, but just going to keep on the routine. Today's day 2. Still got the rest of the week to go. I imagine it's going to get a little tougher. So far, it's a piece of cake, but yeah, that's it.